Ladies and gentlemen, this is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that somehow allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. And I'm going to start by saying that those that have been complaining about not writing letters anymore, you're going to get to do it, because I think all the social media and ways of doing digital messengers is going away if you're not saying the right things they want you to say. So you're going to get to write some letters, pen and paper, put them in the envelope, lick the postage, put it on the envelope, and send it. I think that will be the only way of communication for now, because we're being censored so much that we got to be careful what we say on social media. Last year, we complained about having no time. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time. God was so good. He said, I'm going to give you a whole year. Enclosing your home, looking at the ceiling, and finding ways to do things inside of your house. So be careful what you wish for. Be really careful what you wish for. Don't keep complaining about having no time, because I don't want another year of quarantine. There's plenty of time. You can make your own time. We are definitely living pretty difficult times. If you own a business, it's a roller coaster. You think things gonna start getting better, and some idiot decided to put some numbers out there. The Chinese virus is rising again, and whatever steps we were going forward, we go back. I guess all we got is hope. Don't give up. I have many times in this journey of cigars, of giving up. But I guess when you find purpose and you allow yourself to fall in love with the process, there's no room to give up. There's no room to give up. If you got 20 bullets and you use all the bullets, but you're still alive, you don't give up. You don't use the last bullet for you. You keep fighting with your nails or punching. You don't give up. And if you believe our minds are really powerful, the way we think, we have to be all in the same boat of not giving up. Do not give up. Do not lose your hopes. This is the greatest country in the world. The greatest country. We're going to keep it like that. We're going to do a few changes pretty soon, but we got to keep it like that. The best country in the world. And I know probably you say, well, what do you know? You're not being around that much. I'll tell you what, I haven't been around that much. But I was in Cuba for 15 years. So I had a good taste of socialists. I had a good taste of communists, the extreme of socialists, and it sucks. Not everybody can be equal. Everybody can have the same opportunities, but not everybody can be equal. Stop dreaming about everybody to be. I work 80, 90 hours a week. You work 40. You probably work smarter than me. You do more on those 40, God bless you. But if you only do 40 and you trying to get by, do as less as you can, there's no way that math is not going to work. There's no way you will get better results than me. So there's no freaking way that if we effort ourselves differently, we get to be equal. Doesn't work. And stop saying about sharing the riches among everybody. It will take only 2 years to go back to the original owner. We're not educated to deal with money. We get sums of money, and for somehow we don't know how to deal with it. And the first thing that comes to our head is how to spend it. So there's no way we all can be equal. So don't give up. Don't give up. If you really believe in freedom, please do not give up. This is the best country in the world. I don't know for how long I will have Facebook and Twitter and all that crap, which I don't care. I don't really use it personally. I don't really care. I will start writing again on paper, put them in an envelope, and send them by mail. I don't care. I don't care. But please, don't give up. I hear many of my friends still asking me, do you believe? Do you believe? Of course I believe. That's how I got here, because I believe. Because I believe. Most of the people goes, well, really, I need to see it to really believe. I'll tell you what, everything that I've done in my life, when I thought about it the first time, it looked impossible because I wasn't able to see it. But in my mind, I work on that big picture. I work really good. I try to even see colors. I even try to smell how it looks, how it tastes, how it smells to be able to accomplish. And you have to believe. You have to believe that we're going to keep this country a true democracy and a free country. We're going to keep it the best country in the world. We will celebrate with cigars. And please, don't give up. Don't give up. The mind is a powerful thing. It's so powerful. It's connected to the universe. Don't give up. Until we are alive, breathing, there's hope. There's hope. And interpret this silence, this killing silence that we have in right now, interpret that things are moving, things are working in our way, in the way of our country, for the country to succeed. To all my friends that we've been texting or messaging, yes, I have hope. I have hope. Yes, I believe we will succeed. I believe we will succeed. Watch. Watch. If you believe too, if you stop watching negative stuff, they can put you to think the other way, and you believe too, you will help me. You will help me, and you will help others that they, which is a big majority, that we believe we will succeed. The mind is a powerful thing. It's connected to the universe. It's energy. My mind is a garden, so I always keep it clean. I'm always putting water on those flowers. I'm always working on my mind. It's the only way I have accomplished what I have accomplished. And if I have got to this point, 42 years old, with a little that I knew, with a little education, it's been thanks to my way of thinking, thanks to my mind, thanks to my strong belief. A strong belief. We as an entrepreneur, we learn to see around the corner. You can't go with the flow. There's no going with the flow. You need to learn to see around the corner to kind of have an idea of what is coming next and get prepared, get ready. Don't let anything get you by surprise. But a big part of that is believe. Believe. Believe, consistency, keep at it, keep at it. Not every day we got the same energy, but we have to believe. We got our days we pretty low on energy, but you have to understand that tomorrow is going to be another chance, another opportunity. That doesn't mean our present is going to dictate our future, how things are going to happen in the future. It can seem pretty bad right now, but that doesn't dictate the future. Changing the note, we already got 50,000 cigars done in Nicaragua. I had a great conversation this week. Every week we have good talks with my good friend in Nicaragua. They're done. They're done. They're coming middle of January. He's hoping for middle of January to have our almost 50,000 cigars right here in Tampa, Florida, and continue to grow our brand. because I believe we're going to be one of the most famous brand in the world. Watch me. Watch me. Tabanero, Maceda cigars from Tabanero is going to be one of the famous brands of the world. I'm working on it in my mind. I'm working on it in my head. I just got to work harder to see it, and it's going to happen. I don't know. I think with the amount of technology that we have today, I get to see it before I die. It's pretty cold right here in Tampa for me, for a Caribbean. I'm from an island in the Caribbean, so it's pretty cold for me. My neighbors, my good friend Willie only has a shirt. My neighbors, they have a tank top walking around, and I'm going crazy. It is so cold for me, but you know, they're okay with that. That's the beauty. I promised myself not give any more interviews to any of the local channels. They're not even around here. I saw one of them yesterday in here, and he didn't have a cameraman. He was working solo. He had a camera in front of him, and he had to do the whole thing by himself. He saw me across the street, and he kind of steered away from me because he knew he was not going to get anything from me. And again, I don't believe I am pissed or I'm in fears. I'm idle. I'm thinking a lot. I'm reflecting a lot. I'm getting my family ready. I'm getting the business ready. Because of whatever it takes to keep this great country how it's supposed to be. We will go through it. This is a Torpedo Sweet Lips. Torpedo Sweet Lips. 54 gauge by 5 inches. It's supposed to be a mild cigar, but I think I got one yesterday that has some ligero or a more stronger leaf inside. It was the only cigar I smoked. When I got home, I thought I was drunk. Everything was so slow. Wow, look at that Lambo. They got beautiful windows here. Beautiful cars drive by. And he has a handicap tag. He's in a Lambo and he has a handicap tag. Oh my God. So there's no room to give up. There's no room to give up when you really believe. And what I mean by that, when I found I would say after a year and a half, 2 years being into cigar, and I found how good I felt, how important I felt, how much I had to learn, and with a little bit that I have learned, how do I feel about cigars, about manufacturing, I said, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. This is what I'm doing for the rest of my life because I felt good. I felt there was so much to grow. There was so much to learn. So when you find something like that, you don't want to let it go. When you find the woman of your life, the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with it, you don't want to let it go. So you always make sure to do everything that is needed to take care of your wife, your business, and that is a great feeling. Some of my friends, I don't know if they say it to just because they hear other people saying it, but I ask them, hey, how you doing? Or I go into their business and they will share, well, you know, so-and-so couldn't make it, so I'm here, stuck in here, you know, serving drinks and this and that. And they say it like they're mad because they had to stay in their business working. I'm like, you're in a bad position. If you're upset because you, in your workplace, your business, and you don't feel good, or you feel like you have to, You got to change your ways because most of the time you're in that place. I love to be here. I love to be around my cigars. I love to be around the smoke, around my people. I love it. One of the reasons I do this on Sundays is because I want to be here at the beginning of the week. I want to be here at the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week is on Sundays. The vibe is different. The energy is different. So I guess you have to find your purpose. Fall in love with the process. All right. A type of brute moment that I was being always waiting, expecting. Karen Lozano is back. Our GM is back. She's feeling well. Thank you, sweetheart. It is the same thing, and I guess, to, I don't know if this will sound right, but I guess to really appreciate when I got into the industry, I had to reflect on the many other things that I did before to appreciate so much what I got into it. If I would get my son straight into the business, he wouldn't have a chance to appreciate. If any of my sons will come straight here to the business, they will never appreciate the beauty of building, creating something because they didn't do it, because they got in when it was already done. And I'm not saying that always has to be like that. I've been married 3 times. I guess the first 2 times that it didn't work out, it made me appreciate more my wife right now. So you go through experience in life that it makes you appreciate more your next experience. My wife is from Colombia. My older son was born here. My kids, they were born here. So they get worried. My wife gets worried when I get really, really passionate about the whole situation that is going on with our country. You know why I get so passionate about what's going on with our country? Because I tried the other way. I was born in a communist system. I was born in a regime. I was there until I was 15. I was able to experience the opposite of this great country. So of course I'm going to be really passionate about what's going on here. A lot of the Venezuelans, my friends, my brothers, Venezuelans, they said no, it will never happen in Venezuela. It will never happen in Venezuela. No way. They've been communists for 20 years. Colombians are saying the same thing. Oh, it will never happen in Colombia. Oh, no. Colombia, we're better than that. If we don't make a move, if we don't keep this country, the only example of the world, if we don't keep this country free, a capitalist system, you will see a ship sink in all Latin America and probably the rest of the world. So that's why I'm really passionate about it. I was at a restaurant with my wife last week, and she was going to say something political, and she went pretty quiet, and I said, are you talking about Fidel or something? I felt like I was in Cuba, back in Cuba, that I had to be really careful what I was saying, because if people will listen to it, someone will call the police, and the police will come on me. No, this is America. I can say whatever I want. Supposedly, I can say whatever I want. We've been experiencing so much censorship about what we say on the new way of communicating, the new way of socialize, that I'm starting to get those feelings like I was in Cuba. And people keep saying, no, and I'm saying, it's already here. It's already happening. What else do you want? The only difference is in a banana republic like Cuba, there's only one channel. In here we got plenty of channels, But they all saying the same crap. They all saying the same thing. Whatever they're paying them to say, that's what they're all saying. And the things that they are not allowed to cover, they don't cover. So it's already here. The amount of censorship that we got, it's already here. You can say whatever, you can look the other way, but it's already here. I understand, I'm a businessman. I shouldn't get into politics. But it hurts. It hurts because I was born, I grow to become a young adult in a communist system. So that's personal with me. So please, don't lose hope. Believe and feed yourself with news, with messages from your friends that will give you hope. Don't listen to the stuff that want to feed us for us to give up. They have done such a big deal about what happened in the Capitol. Such a big deal. I know it's not right, this and that. I know there was a lot of infiltrated people, but you gotta be stupid not to see that they just opened the gates and allow everybody to come in like it was a fair. The videos are all over the place. Well, all over the place through your friends, to the friends that they got 2 or more fingers of forehead. They're clear. They're opening barricades for people to come in. I know it's happened in the past. It's happened in my life. Through my short life of 42 years old, it has happened many times. I have done things that I will probably regret later on, but they felt so good at the moment that I was capable to say, you know what? I will face the consequence. And that's one of those moments right now. I will face the consequence. I'm a lot more mature. I understand I'm not alone. I'm not just one individual. I have a family that got to take care of it. So I can go too crazy about how do I feel. I have to be careful. But because I don't have a lot of viewers, the only people that are watching me, they're being here. We have shake hands. For some reason, cigar smokers, we think alike. I don't care. I'm talking to my friends. There's only, 6, 7, 11 watching. So, friends, you need to believe. You need to believe. Don't lose hope. The only reason we got to 10 years old right here in Ybor City since December 15, 2010 is because I believe. I started in 120 square feet. Now I look back, I look how my beginnings were, and I said I was crazy. There was no way I was going to succeed. 120 square feet, $60 a week, $100 a week. How are you going to be able to succeed with a business that does $100 a week? With hope, with belief. With belief. I knew this business at some point it would start making some money, but the year 2019, $1 million, it was like, what? Is this really happening? That allowed me to dream more, to say, you know what, if I already did $1 million a year on sale, I can do $100 million a year. Why not? But you need to believe. It looks impossible. The moment that we're going right now, it looks impossible that things will turn around. No. You need to believe. You need to believe. They will turn around and interpret it. I don't know if people say it in English too, but in Spanish it's a saying, to interpret my silence. There's a lot of silence. There's silence that we're biting our nails, but that's a good silence. That's a really good silence. Because I have learned that if a carriage is going through a road making a lot of noise, a horse carriage is going through a rural road making a lot of noise, that means that it's empty. That it's empty. All the little pieces of woods and stuff, they're making sound because the carriage is empty. So when you hear a lot of noise, there's a lot of emptiness. When a carriage is full of goods, is full of rice, beans, whatever, it's going through the road going crushing the rocks in the road, but the carriage doesn't sound. It's full of goods. So that silence that you listen to it right now is full of good. Just be patient and believe. Have hope. Don't let that instant gratification that you want to watch a movie and you just go on Netflix and watch the movie, don't get yourself confused that everything has to happen the same way. In business, you got to learn to be patient. Wait for the right time. You don't sit down in a couch and just wait for the opportunity. You're chasing the opportunity, but you have to learn to recognize when it's the right time and the right place. You're going to recognize it when you have a feeling that you got to say something to someone. If you how should I say? If you hesitate and you don't tell the person, hey, you don't do that, you lost the right place and the right time because you hesitated. How God or the universe show you when is the right time is when you have that gut feeling that you got to tell someone something and you hesitate because you're too shy or you're afraid for the person going to say no. That was the right time and the right moment. But you got to learn to be patient. And I fight a lot with that instant gratification. I fight a lot. I return a lot of stuff back because with the instant gratification that I can buy it online, when it arrives, I go, do I really need it? I don't know. 6 months later, I got so much crap that I got to get rid of it. So we all guilty of that instant gratification, of being midnight, 11, you're in your bed, you can go to sleep and you go, let me see what I buy. Just for the heck of it. Look a pair of gloves that it makes me feel like Superman. Let me buy that pair of gloves. 3 months later, you find the pair of gloves and you go, shh. My wife doesn't have that opinion of the amount of ammunition that I have bought. She says, no, that's good. Funny, if 80% of the population in the U.S. is okay with what's going on, why there's no bullets? Why we run out of bullets? If everything is cool, everything is good, you know? If the biggest percentage is okay with everything that is going on, why we out of bullets? If you want to buy some bullets, the little they got is like $1.50, $2 for a bullet that used to be 27 cents. I don't know. Something is not right. Well, what do I know? And just if you're not sure, if you're not regular in this channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabernero Cigars, and I'm in the corner of 7 and 16. I'm pretty approachable. If you see me here, you can come in and you can discuss anything that you want with me about cigars, about Cuba. You can ask me if Cuban cigars are really the best. You can ask me that too. It's a question that I know already by memory. You can ask me anything you want. I'm not shy anymore. I used to be shy when I was younger, and I said, nah. I just consider myself more of a listener because I believe I have so much to learn, and the best way to learn is by listening. When they give me the microphone, I can talk. I can talk. That's not a problem. But I like to listen. I have met so many people that they know so much that I get intimidated and impressed, and I like to listen. Don't get confused, because I know a lot of people, they know a lot, but it's not how much you know, it's what you can accomplish with how much you know. Don't get confused. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I was in Disney World last week, and someone that I really admire a lot because, his age, the things that you can see physically that he has accomplished, the big house, the sport cars, and this and that. I really admire the guy, There's no secret that he comes from money. Okay, he comes from money. He's not from the U.S., he comes from money. So I don't know if they give him a little bit of help. God bless him. God bless him. I wish I had a grandpa or an uncle that would give me a little push. I wish. It didn't happen. So we were talking, we were in a conversation, and he asked me, how long can you be away from your business? And I said, I don't know, a week, a month. Everybody in my business know what they need to do. He opened his eyes like this. You can do that? I said, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And you know what he said? God, I wish I can do that. So I tell my kids, you see the little bit I know, the little education that I have, and how I have accomplished to have as much freedom as I want. I haven't been to the places in the world that I'm counting to go. I got time, no rush. I love what I do here. There's no rush to go to those places. But the freedom that I have in my life, my lifestyle, people with a lot more riches than I have, they wish to have. So it's not how much you know, how many titles you got, how many universities you've been gone. It's what you can do with it. Simple as that. So I tell my son, don't get intimidated because one of your friends can talk and talk beautifully. And if they touch any subject, they know, they know so much. That doesn't mean nothing. Imagination, persistency, belief, it always wins. It always wins. Don't get confused. Don't judge a book by his cover. My friend, you don't need a mask here. You're good. I'm tired of the mask. I was in downtown Disney's Disney Springs, and I felt like cattle. We were cattle. They had two lines, and they got cattle like running through the two lines, and then an idiot with a gun in your head, beep beep, and then I'm like, is this a U.S.? I felt like I was going through the border in between Mexico and the U.S. I said, I didn't bring my passport. And then if you use a regular mask, they have a vending machine, so you buy the stupid blue mask that supposedly is proven to your bad breath, not to hit the other guy. And I said, no, man. So my wife said, please, the kids, this and that, and I go ahead and put the stupid mask, play with it. And I heard something saying that if you were drinking, whatever, you can have your mask off. Let me have that bottle of water. And I start going without my mask. And the police masks show up. Sir, sir, sir. What? What? Sir, your mask. I said, I'm drinking. Yeah, but you got to be stationary with your mask on. You got to move your mask, drink, and put it on again. I said, listen, do me a favor. Stay there. Make sure I put my mask so I can go on. I'm already leaving. And that way you feel better. You feel you did the right thing. No, I don't have to do that. You know, I believe you. No, don't believe me. Stay there. Watch me put in the mask. That guy, I make that guy feel so important that he got home and he told the wife, oh, I met a guy put a mask on. Hey, man, I'm in here to serve others. So I make the guy feel special. He made me to put the stupid mask. New America. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I think I went over my 30 minutes. You see what I'm saying? I get really passionate about the whole thing. Guys, I'm here to serve others, and I serve others with the best of me. The little bit that I know about cigars, the little bit that I know about coffee, about relations, about listening. Like I said, I like to listen. Sometimes people come in and I just listen to them. A month later, they go, oh, wow, Yanko, thank you. And I go, thank you for what? No, because you listened to me. Good. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. Believe me, this is only the beginning. This year is going to be phenomenal. All the money that we didn't make last year, I think we're going to make it double this year because it's going to be a phenomenal year. But strap your seatbelt because we're going to have a bumpy road on the month of January. Guys, thank you very much. I will answer your comments later on. For now, we are on the communist little bird. We are in the communist, and then also on my tube, my communist my tube. We're still there. I hope pretty soon they all shut them down. So we can start doing this by email. I'll do the video and send it to you by email, which I don't care. Guys, thank you very much. You know I love what I do.
I need that.
There's no room. There's no room in my mind to give up. I told my family, if I give up on the sense of freedom, it's the same thing of me giving up on my business. Saying, no, I'm not going to do cigars anymore. I'm going to go into selling flowers on a traffic stop.
Thank you, sir.
I will do this for the rest of my life. I'll be in the industry for the rest of my life. I hope God give me 150 years. So guys, always remember, we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship. This somehow allows you to stop time, be more aware of the moment. And when usually that happens, your blood pressure is lower, you start reflecting. And after